Hey guys, Diamond here, and welcome back to another Minecraft video. So today, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to show you one of my new designs for a chicken farm. So I know I've not been recording in a long time. I don't know, school's been getting into me. So let me just set it to full screen. Full screen. Here we go. Okay. Wait, hold on. I'm hoping it records it. Sorry about this, guys. Let me just make it not full screen again. Yeah, okay, this is fine. Sorry about all this. Alright, so this is what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to show you my new design. So this is what it is. It is a chicken farm that is unlimited. Every single second you keep it running, it keeps getting faster. The more you keep it, the faster it goes. So, watch. Let me show you. So this is called the grandmother's, okay? The grandmother nest. This never gets bigger. This is going to be what you add the chickens to. So let's say you go for an adventure, you find eggs, you add all the eggs here, and then you get babies, and then they grow up. Then, as you know, they lay eggs. And if they lay egg, after it lays one egg, it does this. I'll explain how this works. And then it fires the egg into the mother's hen. Now this all, as you know, would get more and more and more and more eggs. All the time, more times. Every single second you keep it on, there's going to be more and more chickens. So every time this one lays an egg, there's going to be one more chicken in here. Now, after these guys grow up and they start laying eggs, that lays an egg, and then they go to this dispenser. Then the same thing happens. It fires an egg, just as I said. And then, as you know, baby chickens are only half a block tall. So that means that they can stand in that half slab right there without actually needing to, without being burnt by the lava. Because that's not what we want. Because if a baby chicken gets burnt by lava, it won't give us cooked chicken. But once it grows up, which is after 20 minutes or one day in Minecraft, it'll grow up, and then its head will go into the lava. That means it'll get burnt and give us cooked chicken. We've not got one left because we've not been waiting for 20 minutes since I built this. So this is what you're gonna need. You're gonna need a bunch of, so for each floor you're gonna need 2 comparators. Alright, just get a bunch of them and a bunch of redstone. And you're going to need a building block. So this can go in smooth against a wall, because all you actually need is this chest. So you can make it as far away as you want. This can all be hidden behind walls. So all we need is that, and we need a building blocks. We also need half slabs for that building block. So I'd recommend using one that has a half slab, or else it won't look that good. This one will build it out of stone bricks and with stone bricks. Alright. So stone bricks, perfect. So they match. Then we're going to need a chest. Okay. You're going to need a bunch of hoppers. So let's just grab a bunch. You'll see. You'll figure it out. And, of course, this design is very changeable. So if you don't like, for example, if I'm wasting something, then you can easily change. Like, for example, here, I did 2 hoppers. And, like, you could just move one to the side and make it only use 1 hopper. It's all your choice. It's all for, to make it look better and stuff. So here we go. So we need half slabs stuff. Now we also need a bucket of lava. Okay, and you're going to need glass. Glass is just for looks, but I recommend using it. So let's grab glass. Okay, let's start building. So what you're going to need is you're going to need to, let's start from the bottom. So we set the chest down, okay? And then out of we're going to put a hopper feeding into the chest. So whatever goes into here will go into the chest. Okay, perfect. So now we're going to add a half slab on top of the hopper. So as you know, if you throw something on top of a half slab, it'll go inside the chest. So that's perfect for what we're doing. So, oh yeah, I forgot. We also need dispensers. But, yeah, so let's do that instead of, I don't know, what should we replace? We'll replace the hoppers for now. Okay, so you see, we've got that. So now, we can put glass. Because as you know, chests can open under glass, because it's a non-solid block. You could also put a half slab, but it won't work there. So we have to have a piece of glass. So once we do that, we always need 2 pieces of glass. So 2, but it's not necessarily the second one, but the first one is compulsory. So we got that. Perfect, everything. So this is where the baby chickens are going to go, and that top bit is where the lava is going to go. So let's add the dispenser. Remember, the dispenser has to be facing into place. Right, perfect, like that. let's add the glass again because I got rid of that. And yeah, so now that's going to happen. And then we can just place the lava on top. And as you know, the lava will float because that's a half slab. So now we've got that going. That's the first layer. Okay, so that's where the baby chickens are going to go. Now let's add the redstone for that. So you come to the back of the dispenser, okay? Make sure that there's 2 spaces here. You place a comparator facing outwards. Don't put anything. Don't do that. And then you put a repeater right afterwards. After that repeater, you put a piece of redstone, and that will go back to connect right to the dispenser. And then you can do this and make it go back, but not to the dispenser this time, to the comparator. So now, basically, what this will do is that, yeah, so what will that do is whenever something will enter that dispenser, it'll immediately be shot out. So let's say I add that stone bricks. That will fire this, and it will immediately be shot out and hopefully land into there. Perfect. Now, since I forgot, now we need to add a hopper facing into this. So let's do that quickly. Perfect. Now, we got that. So now, whenever anything enters that hopper, it'll go down, fire that, and then it gets shot into here. Perfect. So that's what that's what we want to happen. Now we're gonna set up the hen, the mother's hen. That's gonna be on the second stage. So cover up that. Doesn't matter. You don't have to have the lava shown. Okay. Now you're gonna need a bunch of carpets. Not a bunch. You need 2 or 3, because that's gonna help so that chickens don't fall into the hoppers. Because if they do, it really messes things up. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna add a carpet. Right? Carpet right there. So now the chickens will not land. Now we're going to make the second level. So we're going to add another dispenser. Okay? And then we're going to just do this and make it the same width of the other one. But since this is a bit off, you're going to need to, since this is a bit outjogged, you're going to need to make it different. So just do this and then do the exact same thing. So comparator, that repeater, and then make sure there's a space there. And do the same thing, but this time not to connect the dispenser to the comparator. And then perfect, now that's ready. So then, now you know, again, if we grab another hopper, now it's the same thing. So if something falls into the hopper, it'll be fired out into there, then it's going to fall down, get fired out to there. Do you hear the second click? And then it's going to land into here. That's perfect. Okay, so you can test if your system works just by throwing in a random item. So now, we can do this. You can add glass or anything. This is just, I'm just building like this, because if you're going to make it so you can see it, just build it. You can just build it inside a wall, so you don't even need to make it look good at all. So now this is going to be the hen that you're not going to change at all. This is going to be the pen that you don't change. So here, this is where the grandmothers of all the chickens come from. This is the grandmothers of where we get our cooked chicken from. So look, this is what happens. We get the grandmothers, eggs. Yeah, we'll grab some eggs. And we'll also grab some chicken eggs. Right. So perfect, watch. Let's just say you grab in a bunch of eggs, you throw them in like this, and then the babies grow up and stuff. So that's just a waste of time, so I'm just going to show it like this. Now these guys lay some eggs, alright? You can see, it shuts off. I can hear it in my headset. See? That turns on, and that makes this thing turn on. And then that shot it all. Now, since that shot, let's just put some glass somewhere so we can see what's happening inside there. What about that? Yeah, perfect. Let's do this. Okay. Oops, that was a bad idea. Don't do that in survival mode. Alright, so there we go. So we've got that. So these guys, they do eggs, and then, oh my gosh, no eggs are spawning. Why aren't anybody, why are there any, I can't talk today. Alright, so we got some chicken eggs, alright? Let's just say that they laid eggs, and then a chicken spawned. So a chicken spawned, and then they grew up. Alright, so these are the mother chickens. Now these chickens will lay eggs again. So let's get some eggs. So let's say that these mother chickens now laid, that was a bad idea. Let's try to fix that. No one was hurted. Hurted? What is wrong with my English today? I don't know. I guess I'm a bit tired. All right. Not stone brick monster egg. I've made that mistake way too many times. Oh my gosh. Let's just type stone brick. All right. Oh my gosh. Is this the monster egg? Yes. Why is the monster egg before that? All right. So there we go. So we got a bunch of mothers in here. Okay. So let's say these guys lay an egg. So how are we gonna get an egg laid? Alright, they lay an egg, okay, and then it goes to the hopper. Then that hopper will lead to this dispenser, and then so they lay the eggs, and then it'll be fired. You see, this system will go off, it'll fire it. Then that'll be fired into here. Okay? So now these chickens will grow, and then they lay eggs, and it'll go down here into here. So this is where we get the cooked chicken. This is the most important part. Now, of course, so we do this. We get the eggs. So let's say these people up here laid eggs. They grow up, it goes here, and then they get fired. Now you see these little baby chickens? They're only half a block tall, so they're not going to die, as I said before in the video. So yeah, so that's how it works. That's how it's made. Now of course, what you could do is get rid of this top layer, and then it would just be these two layers. But the downside of that is that it won't always be generating new more eggs. So it'll be only that you just need to add more chickens. So that's if you have a worse computer. Like if your computer cannot handle a bunch of mobs, like you see over there, that's a lot of mobs. But if your computer cannot handle that, then you should just cut the top layer off. Like I mean, I have a nice laptop, but it doesn't. It works perfectly, so it's not like really that bad of a deal. So you got a bunch of these guys. Now these guys, these will not change. Let's say we have 10 of here in here. So then these 10, that means every 15 minutes we'll get 10 eggs. That means let's just say 10 eggs. That means we'll get 10 chickens here. Every 15 minutes we'll get 10 new chickens in this compartment here. That means that we're always going to be getting new chickens here. And the more chickens here, that means the more eggs laid again. So that means we're going to keep getting more and more chickens. That means we're going to get a ridiculous amount of eggs per second. So if it lags a lot, there's a way to stop it. There's something called an off button, which I invented, credits to me of course, and it's called a lava bucket. So what you do is you take it out and you pour lava on these guys. So to make sure that it's only these, so these guys stop getting reproduced. So that means these are the only people here. You can kill a few of them if they're still too laggy. And then it'll only be these two layers. And then that'll work, and you got everything. So thank you guys for watching. This has been Diamond. And also, I'm just going to tell you something quickly, a side note, sorry for this, that I am moving to a new channel. I'm making a new channel with my buddy. So I'll put the link down below. So why don't you do this? Why don't you join? So I'm not going to be making any more videos. This is just the last video. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. It's Diamond here, and see ya.